Hello, so the question is whether or not you will find happiness in your new opportunity. With that said, let's get clear messages for the client regarding her opportunity and outcome, a potential outcome. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords, the Tower in reverse, Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. All right, so we may be talking about something related to finances, work-related projects, or we could be more concerned with the materialization or the manifestation of something, you know, making it more concrete, bringing it from the 5D into the 3D. So at the present, you know, I get the sense that you are a successful person. You have a lot of experience, okay? You may have kind of been there, done that. I do get the sense that you may be an older person, or again, just someone that has a lot of experience in general. Now with the challenge, you may find yourself kind of repeating cycles or experiencing things over and over, and perhaps there's some boredom with that, or you're looking to make some kind of, you know, change possibly with all of these cups here, seeking, generally speaking, you know, some sort of emotional fulfillment, or I do get the sense that perhaps there's like a shift, some kind of a change or a desire for a change, maybe a change in mindset. With the King of Swords here in the past position, you may have been less flexible than perhaps where you are today. Maybe very kind of stern almost, if this is an aspect of your personality, decisive. Maybe you were someone in kind of a leadership position, or just a seeker of truth, if you will, somebody that kind of followed their own truth. Kind of very black and white, maybe thinking here. Now in the future, you've got the Six of Cups position, but the Six of Cups a lot of times speaks to the past. So whether you're reconnecting with something or someone in the past, or you're revisiting something in the past, maybe something you experienced before with this Eight of Pentacles here, again, that kind of cyclical energy, perhaps something that you made a firm decision on. It seems like perhaps you may be reconsidering it maybe, and this is, you know, the new opportunity, as you put it, really an old opportunity or reiteration of something that may have taken place in the past, kind of like a history repeating itself kind of situation. But something that could potentially bring you some sort of emotional fulfillment. Perhaps this is something that takes you back quite a bit in the past, okay? Childhood, you know, or just like kind of a younger time. And I feel like in the future you may be reminiscing a little bit about maybe a past decision. That could be it as well. Now, in your conscious mind, what you have on your mind, and it's what you're kind of putting out there, this is the energy that others are going to pick up on. This is what others are going to view you or see you as someone that has walked away from perhaps this thing in the past, or is someone that is, you know, kind of transitioning, because you're walking away from something that maybe wasn't quite it for you and walking over into an area or into a new direction, you know, in the pursuit of that which you feel is. Yeah, I get the sense that you are seeking growth, maybe growth in a new direction altogether. But you've got this Three of Pentacles here in the reverse in kind of more the internal space and the subconscious. This is what's really driving some of your actions. And I still get that kind of general feeling of wanting to grow, wanting abundance. And again, it could be related to the material, you know, realm. So work-related projects, finances, things like that. But still possibly closed off to working with others or working in groups, associating with others, being like an experienced person and having, you know, having those inputs coming in from other sources may not be something that you're necessarily open to. So that too could be what's in your internal space. I pulled the Devil card here in the reverse as a clarification card. So yeah, there's something that you could be releasing, self-limitations, you know, self-limiting beliefs, that kind of thing, unhealthy habits. There was something that you may have released to be able to secure this new opportunity or find this new way, this new path. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, needing to tap into that internal strength and confidence. Queen of Wands also in the reverse here. So yeah, I get the sense that there wasn't enough energy in terms of the, you know, the Queen of Wands energy specifically. So just that vivacious, you know, here I am ready to be, really shine and step out and be my true authentic self. So I get there was a whole shift here into this direction. Now, the advice is the Seven of Swords, so you could have very many options, and the Seven of Swords a lot of times speaks to strategy as well. So you may have to put a plan together to really make sure that this new opportunity takes off as you'd like, okay? It's a card of strategy. Seven of Swords at times does speak to betrayals and deceptions and things like that. So if you've experienced that at some point, then the guidance would be not to let that affect you. You've come a long way. You've made a decision to move away from something and move into a completely different direction, a direction of something that better serves you. So no need to think about the past or reminisce if that's, you know, what you've been experiencing and, you know, having made kind of like that firm decision based on repetitive cycles or past experience, okay? You have a good self-concept here as well with the Ten of Pentacles. You think really well of yourself. You know you're strong. You know you let go of, you know, anything that didn't serve you. Perhaps trying to, you know, tap into more of that joyous kind of feminine, kind of, you know, really fiery and bright and inspired kind of energy. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, needing to spend time alone or having spent some time alone on your own journey. You should know that you have all the resources that you need, okay, to pursue this new opportunity and to be okay with that. You know, I really like the star symbolism here within the Hermit card, because it reminds us that, you know, our internal will kind of shine the way for everything else. Our internal condition dictates our external experience, right? The Hermit also has some really wonderful views because the Hermit is spending time to self. He's within the imagery of the card here. He's, you know, traveling. He's at the highest, you know, heights of a mountain, and he's getting the best views. And he can only do that by looking within himself. You've also got Five of Pentacles here. So Five of Pentacles, a lot of times is about releasing fears as well, but it could also be a lack mindset, okay, and being kind of taken over by some of the fears around that, not always seeing the resources and the tools and even the help that might be right next to you. Perhaps the Seven of Swords was some sort of setback, something that made you feel this way. But I do feel that it's in the past. Now, you've got the Tower here in the reverse as the external influence, so it's very possible that, you know, if you experience something that has put you on this new path, okay, towards this new opportunity, it could have been something that maybe you were resisting. It's obviously not anything that any of us are going to look forward to necessarily, but when the Tower comes down, the towers are usually built on shakier foundations. It's not necessarily built on any real truth. And so when it comes down, it gives us the opportunity to start over, to rebuild. In the hopes and fears, Five of Wands, so additional tension and conflicts, maybe inputs from outsiders, their ideas, their opinions, maybe conflicting with your own, or this could be a bit of an internal struggle as well. Let's clarify. The Tower in reverse. Yeah, we just got the Five of Swords. You know, the Five of Swords is about, you know, letting go of things, again, that don't serve you. It's about maybe having butted heads with someone or many individuals and choosing to kind of part ways with that, leave that behind, go your own way. Ten of Wands. Maybe you feeling a little burdened, a little tired, but 10, you know, signifies a completion of a cycle. So the potential outcome here, and to answer your question, whether or not you're going to be happy with this new opportunity, whatever it may be, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles does speak to investments of time, emotion, resources, and generally speaking, and in the upright, it is a yes answer, okay? The Seven of Pentacles, though, that deeper meaning is about having planted new seeds, about tending to that garden. It's a process. You got to be patient with it. But the Seven of Pentacles is about growth. I mean, it's about investments. So if we are talking about a more concrete kind of, you know, just a financial matter or investment, new job, things like that, new project, it looks very good for you. If we're talking about a matter that may be emotional, and sometimes, you know, a lot of material things, right? Our desires can be very emotional too. Then this too is also a very positive card for that. Okay, let's see. Additional messages for the current before closing. Okay, Two of Wands. Planning, looking towards the future, looking at what's immediately, you know, in front of your eyes. So there could be some travel involved. But it's definitely a, you know, forward-facing kind of energy. Six of Wands here in the reverse. Perhaps in the past you haven't allowed yourself to be, or to kind of like receiving that acknowledgement and feeling successful and feeling victorious. But this is the kind of energy that you need to allow yourself to really feel, you know, to tap into. Recognizing yourself and allowing others to recognize you too. Okay, let's pull some additional messages for you from the Spirit Deck Oracle. Spirit Guides. Creativity. Creativity does remind you to remain connected to your creativity, okay? That could be art, music. It could be, you know, anything that inspires you and that draws the best out of you. Creativity is the, not just art and music. It's about creation, creating the life that we desire. Make sure you have the bravado to do that, or you have the bravado to do that, okay? Your warrior guides remind you that you got to really go after it. Go after what you want. You've got balance here, making sure to remain balanced. This could speak to a number of things, including the give and take energy, okay? Your relationships and self-control, making sure that you are connecting with your higher self, doing that meditation, that grounding work. That's going to make sure that you're grounded, okay? And will give you additional insights into what you seek and your questions. Okay, that's all that I have for you. Thank you very much, and best of luck.